Hey everybody, I'm Paul Macaluso, the Multifamily Renegade. In today's video, I wanted to talk about what are some of the most important skills you need to identify and take down multifamily deals. And these are skills that nobody that I'm seeing online is actually talking about. People are missing this altogether. So I'm going to give you guys some tips on what these skills are and how I've personally used these skills to take down some of the best deals that I've ever taken down, as well as help some of my clients take down deals as well. So the number one skill that you guys are going to need is patience. All right, patient. You cannot rush into deals. You have to be patient. Now, patient means patient with the negotiation process, patience with identifying the right opportunity. You have to have patience. Now, to give you an example of patience, I want to also tie patience to persistence, because persistence and patience really go hand in hand with one another. So if you're being patient and persistent, it's like having a superpower when you're trying to invest in multifamily housing. You're going to have to underwrite a lot of deals to make sense of things. Not necessarily underwriting realistic deals like that you plan on taking down, but you want to make it a practice of underwriting things that whether or not you're going to take them down or not, so you get the repetition and you get in the reps of what to do. All right, when you're in the gym and you're hitting the weights, you're having to continually hit the weights in order to build up your strength. All right, and patience and persistence does do that for you when looking at multifamily property. So the property that I'm sitting in right now, this was part of a lot larger portfolio. Okay, so when I acquired this property, I had built a relationship with the owner of this property over a 4-year period. Okay, and it took me almost, I want to say 6 years to even get in front of the property owner to build that rapport over the 4 years that it took to get this property in our control, right? So you have to build your patience and your persistence simultaneously. If I just gave up on this owner and wasn't persistent and wasn't patient, I would have never got this opportunity. And I would have never been able to sell the remaining of his portfolio. So you have to remain patient and persistence. Those are the top skills you need as a multifamily investor to be successful. I prospected to the owner of not this property, but the property that I ultimately traded out of and into this one. I prospected to that guy for about 3 years. Never heard a word from him. Never got a response. Nothing. Calls, letters, emails, nothing. They went on deaf ears. But I stayed persistent and I remained patient. And then ultimately, when the time was right for that owner, I got a phone call. I was blown away. It was a property that I really wanted. I knew exactly what I was going to do with it as far as renovation and rent increases. I ultimately knew how long I was going to hold it for. I knew who I was going to sell it to, and I knew what I was going to roll it into in regards to the next asset to grow the portfolio. So by having patience and persistence, you are able to be successful. There's, a bunch of different sales and negotiation strategies that you can follow and educate yourself on. And I'm not saying those aren't important. They absolutely are. But the skills you need to master are patience and persistence, because they go hand in hand with one another. And when you see the payoff from patience and persistence, it's bigger than any other payoff that you're going to get from any type of marketing strategy, any type of sales strategy. Patience and persistence. It builds up your momentum, and when that shit pops, you guys are extremely successful. So I hope this helps you guys understand, in my opinion, top skills that you need to be able to take down multifamily housing and be successful as an operator. Be patient and be persistent. Don't let temporary defeat stop you, okay? If I let non-response from an owner that I had been prospecting to for years stop me or discourage me from continuing to prospect to that owner, I would have never been able to take down the deal that's gotten me to this property that I'm sitting in right now. Okay, and if I had given up on the owner that owned this property prior to me, and I wasn't persistent and I didn't have patience, I would have never established a relationship of trust with this man and been able to be put in a position to take this opportunity down. Okay, so you have to stay persistent and you have to stay patient. Those are the two keys to being successful, whether it be in multifamily or whether it be in business in general or life. Okay, these are two skills that you need to master, and once you do, the world is going to open up to you guys. So I hope that helped. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like for me to go into greater detail on this and expand further, by all means leave a comment below. Let me know. If you'd like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, before you leave, make sure you do subscribe. I'm always dropping new content. I try to do at least 2 videos a week. So I'm always having new stuff come out. So if you don't want to miss it, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'm Paul Macaluso, the Multifamily Renegade, signing out.